Hey guys, I'm back. Today I'm gonna show you how to maximize the 25% interest promo by CIMB. I'm not a licensed financial advisor, so please take this with a grain of salt. Still at your own discretion to the financial things. Okay, so we're gonna have three scenarios for this one. Prerequisites that we have is number one, we have 500,000 total savings for this November. 200,000 is initially nasa October ADB mo for CIMB, and then 300,000 is from other banks that you're gonna transfer into the CIMB or Ownbank, either of the two. And then as mentioned, third prerequisite is October ADB is 200,000. This is a critical or essential ingredient kasi it's gonna affect how we're gonna have the ADB calculated for November and December for the three scenarios. And then lastly is wala pang tax for these interests that we're gonna calculate. Also, some notes. Ownbank has 100,000 transfer limit every day, which we're gonna get back to later. And then there will be some discrepancies with the interest for Ownbank since daily siya, but then for CIMB, it's gonna be closely similar. Lastly is for ADB. So from the word itself, average, you divide by the number of days of the month, and then daily balance, which is kung magkano siya every day of the month. The assumption that we have here is that ganito yung ADB niya for this month. Let's begin. First scenario is basically half-half. So we have 200k sa October ADB. We take advantage of the 50k promo. Then the other 250 will be on Ownbank for November. 50k times 25% equal to 1,041.67 PHP. So to show you, take the average daily balance, which is 50,000, multiply it by the interest, 25%. And don't forget to divide by the number of months in a year kasi per month siya. So divided by 12 equals 1,041.67. And the same we do for the 3.5% per ADB. 200,000 times 0.035 divided by 12, you get 583 pesos. Take note that the 25% promo only applies to the ADB growth. That's why yung 50k lang yung nagkaroon ng 25% application, and then the rest will just be the base interest, which will be 3.5%. For the Ownbank, flat siya na 6% and we put yung half doon. We get 250,000 times 0.06 divided by 12, 1,250 pesos. December ADB, we put all of our money na sa CIMB. So we get another 250k applicable for 25% interest times 0.25 divided by 12. We get 5,208.33 pesos. The remaining 250k, since it was the base ADB for last month, just multiply by 0.035 again divided by 12, 729. Now for the next scenario, we go all in agad sa November. From the initial 200k, lagyan agad natin ng 300k and 0 for Ownbank. 300k applicable for 25% and then the rest for 3.5%. So 300,000 times 0.25 divided by 12, we get 6,250 pesos of interest. Plus the remaining 200,000 times 0.035 divided by 12, we get 583 pesos. We move it back para sa Ownbank for the next month since basically we're just gonna get 3.5% lang sa CIMB. So the best course to take for this one is to move it back sa Ownbank. So 500k times 0.06 divided by 12, 1,500 pesos. Same sa na-calculate on the spreadsheet. And last is, we go all in sa December. Zero out the ADB that we have for November. Park everything first on Ownbank. 500k times 0.06 divided by 12, we get 2,500 pesos. And then we transfer everything now to CIMB. 500,000 times 0.25 divided by 12, we get an interest of 10,416.67 pesos. Now take note, as mentioned in the notes, Ownbank only has 100,000 transfer limit every day. So to maximize the transfer limit for this one, I recommend that you guys park your funds na somewhere outside Ownbank so that pagdating ng December 1, put all the 500k at once into the CIMB on the first day. But also take note of the risks associated with transferring big amounts of money all at once because there are also cases to close your account for CIMB. It's still up to your discretion on how you want to do your game plan. Moving forward into finding the total interest of all this, we're gonna get these values. For the first scenario, half-half, we get a total of 8,812.17. Second scenario, we get 9,333 pesos. For last one, we get a whopping almost 30,000 pesos na interest. So if you're gonna compare all of these three, the best course to take would be to park everything first on Ownbank on November and then go all in on December. So you can take full advantage of the 25% promo. Yeah, that's it. Just take note of the 100k transfer limit from Ownbank and then be sure that you know how to calculate the ADB. So to get the net interest that we're gonna get, we just multiply 0.80 sa value that we have. So 8812.17, 0.80 times 933, 0.80 times 12, 916.67. So as you can see, since we use the same multiplier for each of them, At the end of the day, makukuha pa rin natin is scenario 3 will get the most interest. And then let's consider you have small savings, maybe around 50,000. So for 50,000, I recommend that you only do the case 3 because the requirement for the 25% promo is that you have an ADB growth of 50,000 pesos compared to the previous month. You empty out your November and then you put all your savings into the CIMB on December. You can take full advantage of the interest promo as well. I recommend this Facebook page called digitalbanksph updates. They provide you savings game plans, also some information on promos digital banks offer. Second is the Facebook group Digital Banks PH Maya Unotonu Go Time UDB CIMB Bank Netback Ownbank, where you can also explore the community forums and discussions on the promos. One particular post that inspired me to make this video actually is this one where he calculated all those interests on 4 scenarios. 3 of them is in this spreadsheet, and then the other one is another scenario that is less than the third scenario that we have right now, so I didn't include it now. Feel free to explore this one as well. I'm just gonna put the links on the description. You guys can explore. That's it for this video. See you again.